It's sort of over for him.
So you did 7 damage and end your turn, right?
Ank eggs. Ank egg.
What have you done to him?
Okay.
I loved him. He was.
Gharbad, how does your goofy
Hang
minus
on,
4
maybe I
thing
can
work
try and
again?
solve this puzzle.
This guy and this guy have -4
Just
to
hang
attack
on.
anyone but me. If it's versus
Shut up.
I can't deal with this.
I'm sorry.
I can't deal
I'm
with
sorry.
this. There was graffiti on my map.
I'm-
I feel like at this
I don't
point
know how
you
to
should
erase
probably
it.
just start over.
I don't know how. I don't know
Palla
how
and
to...
Rockmeats, give me some reflex saves.
It's not really
Oh,
salvageable.
Jesus Christ! My reflexes are gonna be futile. I'm puking laughing. Oh god. This is the fucking button! Shit!
Alright, Palla saves, but Rockmeats does not. 9 acid damage to Rockmeats, 4 to Palla.
No worries.
Face. Do this to me.
Oh, so this explains why he hasn't hit with any of his punches.
Wait, hang on.
And
I figured
shift
it
up to there. Does your spectral weapon actually occupy a
No.
space?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Ankeg shifts there. I'll need reflex saves from Joey and Rockmeats.
Alright, I can't get by just on rolling good on these reflex saves forever. Let me see. Yep, maybe I can. Never mind, retract that statement.
Alright, 5 acid damage to each of you.
There, new and improved.
Yeah, that's much better. I like him more. 5 damage, taking it.
This one is going to burrow back underground.
Uh-oh.
Kit, it is your turn. There is an Ankeg.
Okay, and we're all done freaking out about the muscle.
Yeah,
No.
we're good.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Okay, I'm going to take the same +6 against it for +3 damage.
No good,
Not
unfortunately.
quite.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay where I am. So
Alright.
that's it.
Rockmeats, what do you have?
I'm gonna attack this guy with Crusader Strike, but I'm going to roll a 4.
Make your macros more sensible. Come
It
on.
makes sense. It makes sense to me.
But you know what makes
That doesn't count.
You know what makes sense to me? Damage makes sense to me. Did I hit?
No.
Well, good thing I'm on the luck domain, so I get a 22 instead of that 17.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah. 10 damage to the sneaky snake.
Grabs for 10 looks good.
Is it dead? Because I can...
Creature is slain.
This creature is slain, so my spiritual fist is going to take a move action to move up to this last Ankeg and try and punch it in the face. With a 24.
Looks good.
It's gonna sprout a jet on the end of its arm and just shoot directly at
Yes,
it.
it's a rocket fist.
Rocket fist. Okay, show me some damage.
I'm going to show you some damage right now. 11 damage.
Alright, it is very weak.
The rocket fist.
Prausia, what will you have?
Throw a rock.
I'd like to roll. I'd like to roll to cheer everyone on. You know.
Alright.
You know you
Yay,
can do like aid another. That is an action.
Yeah, but she
Oh.
would have to get into melee range to
I
do
guess.
that.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
Yeah,
no,
why not?
no.
Why not get closer to this Ankeg?
I
Why not
a
get?
single.
It doesn't have acid anymore. It already spit all of it.
A single bite could probably kill me stone dead. That would just be immediately.
Prausia's
death for
like
me. I'm just gonna.
Prausia's like the uber wizard. Like everything.
No, this is just how all 3.5 wizards are at first level. This is just it. Everybody always remembers like the late game, like complete game breaking stuff, but this is how it starts.
On to Palla.
I didn't meant to roll the cheer.
Oh,
Alright.
my bad. Yeah, roll to cheer. Make a charisma
I
check.
got a 19. Oh, with charisma that would be +2, so 21.
21. Alright, you effectively cheer on. You have
Good.
negated any negative morale effects on your allies.
Hey!
And considering I've got
That's
9
good.
hit points right now, my morale's pretty low.
My morale's pretty good, especially now. Thanks, Prausia.
Same.
I think I'm doing the best.
Go team!
Woohoo!
Yay!
Palla,
That's my turn.
Palla, get in.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to kill it. Let's roll to attack. And then this +2, so it's 26.
Pretty good.
Yes. All right, and then I'm going to, let's see, regular damage.
Alright, that's enough to finish it off.
All right. Well, then that is what I will do.
Alright. That's your turn?
Yes.
Okay. An ink egg burrows up from underneath the
Oh
ground.
no!
No.
Ank egg. That's our ank egg.
That's for the last one, I guess.
Iris out.
Yep, it's sort of half in the wall, half in the ground, all biting at Rockmeats.
Yep.
You know how it is.
They love burrowing through rocks.
Let's say 25 to
so
hit
they're gonna
you.
burrow through
That
rock
is-
meats.
That's going to hit.
Alright,
and,
you don't take the acid damage from that,
Oh, okay.
because it already spat out all of its acid. But you do take 9 piercing damage,
Oh, good. I'll go unconscious next round.
and
Uh-oh.
oppose that grapple check.
Oh, rock meats is all about grappling.
No,
yeah,
I'm
he
not.
is. Uh-oh.
No, I'm not. Not anymore.
Oh. What did you just say?
Oh, sorry. That -6 shouldn't be there. I pushed the wrong button. So it's
It's
just
actually 25.
Yeah.
Alright, you avoid being grabbed by the yank egg.
Oh, the ghoulie.
No, oh no, you want ghoulies, that'll be the next.
No!
You'll enjoy that.
I don't want ghoulies.
Back to Kit.
Hello.
Hi, kid.
Let me just step right in here. Am I still flanking since I'm still next to Palla?
You are.
My Palla?
Does
Well,
Palla
apparently
also
so,
have
yeah.
to be adjacent to the enemy?
Oh, good point. Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, no.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Ankeg.
It's a
Well, in that
Pokemon.
case,
Is it a Pokemon?
No, that's just me. I like to say the names of my monsters.
oh,
Oh, all right.
So
Oh,
pretty
roll
good
to
name.
confirm.
Uh-oh,
Okay.
uh-oh, uh-oh,
You do.
Dang.
hooray.
uh-oh. Alright, what
It's not
thrilling
really
things
an
happen
uh-oh
now?
because I didn't... It's only 6 damage.
Alright.
I haven't yet attained my maximum form.
Alright. Rock me.
Poke it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my
You've got a
deli-
minute to win it.
I've got 9 hit points left, and my delayed damage is at 9 hit points. So know what that means? I
Bye.
really need this next roll to come up as a 2, and it did. And I really need to hit this, so I am doing a Crusader Strike.
You
26.
Looks good.
So I heal 5 damage out of that. I heal 5 damage, which means I won't go unconscious next turn. Do 15 damage.
Fine, that takes it out.
good.
The ank eggs are slain.
So remind me why the Crusader
battle is
isn't as
won.
good as a Druid? Or a Cleric, I mean?
Trust me.
Or whatever the hell this game is.
What are we playing?
If you
This
were-
is Pathfinder,
If
right?
you were playing the Crusader and I was playing the Cleric, you would understand.
Alright.
The battle is won.
And I have 5 hit points. I'm gonna sit down.
You and Prausia should take a nap for the rest of the evening.
I think we should leave and sleep for about 6 to 8 hours and then regroup and, research some stuff about the giant
That
bug
sounds
monster
like
and come back
something
in
a
few
cheater
days.
would say. Let's press on.
I
Let's press on.
Well, I mean, it's stuck in a tunnel, so if things start to go bad, we can just leave.
don't want to be self-interested, but I don't really want to die. It's...
Guys, I'm not
Yeah, it's a
feeling too
constant
good.
struggle.
Did anyone buy healing potions?
What, you mean cheater
I didn't know
potions?
We're allowed to do that.
Yes, I mean cheater
I would have
potions.
lost it. You probably could.
That sounds like something I bought this. I bought this bottle of booze. That's kind of like.
All right.
Oh, yeah?
So nobody has
You've
healing
got a potion
potions.
of bees too.
We do have a potion of.
This-
I have a healing belt. I can like we can take turns wearing my belt.
What does your belt
Heal
do?
3 of us. My belt has 3 healing charges of healing 2d8 damage each, or you can use multiple charges for more healing.
You should put that belt
Hey.
Oh,
on.
that's sufficient.
You should put that belt
You should
on.
use
Rockmeats. Yeah.
because
pretty
you're also
close to
pretty
it.
low health.
We're pretty close
Yeah.
to the tower now, aren't we? Why don't we just leave for 5 minutes and go buy some healing potions and then come back in?
If we go out now, the wizards are gonna be pissed.
If we go out now, yeah, the wizards are gonna come in.
Those
One of
wizards
us-
are assholes.
Can we go back to
One
the
of us
wizard
could-
storeroom and take a rest?
One of us could go out like with all the
Oh
money,
yeah,
and the
what
rest of
about
us
all
could stay in
those?
so
What
we don't
about what
feel-
about all those supplies you stashed in the wizard storeroom?
Oh right, the stuff. Well, that was mostly just scrolls and like writing supplies and books.
And
Wasn't
maybe
much
a
actually
wand of
helpful.
lesser vigor, which would
Oh, like-
have
Maybe
like charges,
I can't really recall.
Let's
because wands of lesser vigor are really nice.
let's
and
go.
they-
Let's go look in the wizard room.
I think we
Okay.
killed all the beetles, so it probably won't be a problem.
So you're searching around in this little area.
Yeah, maybe a
Yeah.
healing
Yes.
potion or something.
Give me some search rolls.
Hey,
Natural 20.
Dang. Critical.
My
search.
eyes become
Alright.
headlights, and I
Oh,
and I
God.
X-ray reveal everything in this room.
Ah, yeah, that's actually pretty interesting because you reveal a passage through a unseen sort of passageway to the south.
Joey, you weren't supposed to find more adventure.
I always find more adventure.
It looks like there was just a bit of earth packed in front of it, but you notice that something is
My
amiss.
looking was looking so hard it knocked it down.
As someone with health, I propose that I move silently to scout it out.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I call dibs on
Okay.
whatever you find.
I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah, come
Also,
sit over here.
Palla, you do manage, like, you find some dusty old journal, but also right next to it, what looks like a healing potion.
All right, I take
Oh,
both those
hey.
things.
Okay, here's my roll for move silently.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Okay, you're not being terribly quiet.
Well,
How's it going, Kit?
onwards and downwards to hell.
Don't go too far.
Oh, too late.
But I'm
You don't
already-
you don't accomplish things when you roll a 1, my
And
friend.
as you approach from this side, a bit of earth crumbles away, and you find yourself in a small room.
In a death chamber. All right. I'm
Uh,
gonna.
There are
there-
always death chambers.
If there's any bags,
There are
pouches, you definitely want to pick them up.
I don't know.
okay. You see around the walls of the room, there are 5 sort of holes at around, well, I guess a little about your head height.
Oh hell.
Uh,
I hate this already. Oh boy.
Stick your hand in that hole.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
I don't like it.
Stick
I don't
your other
want it.
hand in this hole.
Oh, what
Listen,
do I do?
one of them's gotta be good, at least.
Poke
Listen,
your sword in this hole.
Oh yeah, you have a sword.
You've
You
got-
run around with your sword.
You
I want to
Yeah.
have my sword.
Do
You've
it.
got 2 big floppy ears and 4 other limbs, and there's 5 options. So you're gonna walk away with at least 1 limb.
No, I don't like it.
Or instead of that, use the sword.
I'm gonna make a spot check to look for any signs of what hole is the good hole.
Okay.
No,
It
he
looks
said
like
that
all
to his
5 of
girlfriend
these holes
once.
have been used by some kind of small burrowing creature relatively recently. Not as big as, say, the fire beetles you were fighting, but, given the contents of this dungeon, probably just a, smaller beetle. Or maybe a mole. Who knows? Small burrowing animal. Probably a beetle.
Beetles.
I'm going to cautiously approach this hole
The furthest
and hold
one,
my torch up to
deepest
it.
inside the room.
Yes.
Okay, so you approach the hole, and as you get near to the hole, you can sort of hear a little bit of movement.
Ah. Okay, not that hole. I don't speak beetle. I'll look at this hole.
All right. As you get close to that hole, you hear a little bit of movement.
In this hole?
As you get close to look,
Okay. So what you're saying is there's a tiny little creature in all 5 of these holes.
what I'm saying is you don't know what's in these 5 holes, but you do hear things moving around. But you know that just means there's a little bit less earth between you and the beetle tunnels than usual.
Why?
You're not even gonna stick a sword in.
No. No, I'm not.
I
You can't blame me.
You know,
did you find anything good?
fortune favors
Anything
the
that could
bold.
help us?
All I could find down there was more small beetle passageways or something like that. Maybe a mole? Something horrible. I didn't want to look.
We all ready to take on Fat Beetle?
Yeah, let's go take on Fat Beetle.
I'm ready to do nothing.
You're gonna cheer us on in spirit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna use your charisma.
I hope I can help.
I know.
No, I actually still have 2 cantrips left. I can do a little.
I know. What about if you
Time.
just write a note to yourself when you're a super powerful wizard in the future and you've mastered time travel to come back in time to this exact moment?
That is a viable furtive tactic. What do you think, Medibot?
No. At some
All I'm saying is you can choose to do this, at which point the gates are open.
don't open those.
You're saying that
floodgates.
like you're okay just dealing with time travel. I'm like, okay, let's time travel.
Maybe we
Question.
should
There was
save that for.
there's that hallway back on the other side. Does it connect through? Like, could we
It look.
pincer attack Fatty
Hang on,
Fat?
let me go find out. Okay, let's
Okay.
take a look.
Hop, 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 hop.
Pop, pop,
Use your
pop.
bunny speed. Your alacrity.
My
your
alarming
agility.
alacrity.
Oh yeah, we get some flanking on this guy now.
Except not really, because he's still stuck in a
still
perpendicular
fat as
passage.
hell.
He's still
Fine.
so.
Crap.
He's so fat.
We literally cannot flank it because we can't get behind it because he's just a little tough.
Well, it actually is facing to the east where most of the party is. So you would be coming up behind it, kid.
Also, I can use my flank button.
What if we try to loose the beetle and out of gratitude it becomes our friend forever?
I suggested that and everybody laughed at me.
Do we really want it running free? Like, it's stuck. We could just punch it to death right there.
Well, if it's free, then we can punch it to death anyway. And if it's free, we can also flank it.
That's... yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay, well, guess what maneuver I got? The one that lets me ignore hardness.
Yeah, I
So
guess
I'm
it's-
gonna beat the shit out of the wall
Alright.
with a roll of 17 versus wall.
Like
And-
you're actually attacking the wall.
Yes.
Okay.
I do 14 damage to the wall in an attempt to free up the beetle.
Okay. Some dirt slides down.
Does it free up the beetle at all?
No.
Okay.
He's so fat.
Well, that's
He's really fat.
This is a very. It's all honestly like, if you scaled it down but kept all the proportions the same, it would probably be pretty cute. Just as this
Fat.
big old fat beetle.
Well,
it
is
looks
he
just like the celestial beetle from earlier.
is he friendly?
Well, I mean, he's just sort of hanging out here.
Pet him on his head.
Can I try to? Yeah, can I try to pat his head? Like a
So
friendly-
you reach your hand out to pat his head.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, then he's facing you at this point, and he.
I'm not
lets-
reaching near the mouth bit. I'm reaching towards the nice flat
you,
head bit.
you can't help but reach towards the mouth bits, but he doesn't try to bite you.
Aw.
It just
Okay.
lets you pat it on the head.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh, he's nice. His name is Gary.
Well, Palla named it. Now we can't.
Now we
fight it.
can't fight it because now it's named.
What do we do about Gary? He's stuck.
Gary,
So at this point, Gary is directly facing Palla, and Rockmeats is sort of behind / to the side.
mhm.
He's still blocking the entire way, though.
Gary, we need to get out.
Palla tears off a little bit of her leaf hat and tries to feed it to Gary.
Gary does not accept.
He's
Oh.
dieting. He's trying to turn his life
I
around.
feel like Gary might not be like a real beetle. Like he could just be a wizard construct or something. He doesn't seem to eat. He doesn't seem to move. He doesn't seem to respond to any kind of anything other than fighting.
He didn't respond to
Well,
fight.
his antenna moved.
Could somebody check and see if he's even alive?
I
Alright,
batted
well,
him.
Yeah, he reacts. He looks at things.
That doesn't
sentry
mean he's
beetle-
alive, though.
Clicks its mandibles for a moment.
See, look, Gary's fine.
What's his will save?
I don't know.
Can we
You don't
push
get to
him?
know that. Holy crap! What kind of question is that? Who are you?
I mean, make a will save.
Oh, okay. That's a different question. What are you doing that requires a
I'm
will
telling
save?
Gary
Be the
to
dungeon
get
master.
out of the tunnel. We need to get past. And it's a
Okay,
first level
you're-
spell called Command.
Alright, I will make a will
You're
save.
chastising him.
Gary, get out of the tunnel. That
Alright.
does not beat 14.
You've- Okay,
Gary's trying to
so you say get.
get out of the tunnel. Get out of our way.
Gary, get out of our way.
From the appropriate things that I can choose, I guess I would say flee. That.
Okay, so you're allowed to command him to
Yeah.
flee. All right. He backs up for a second, and then burrows under the ground.
Get out of here,
Gary.
Gary.
You did it!
Gary, you fat.
How long does that spell last? by the way?
Should last for 3 rounds, so about 18 seconds.
I'm not
okay.
gonna go in
I
there.
got-
Just so
I
you
run
know.
in really quickly and look around
Not very long.
because I've got 18 seconds.
Okay. Stop. Because over here, if this machine will ever make the circle appear, ever when I want to do it for dramatic effect, good freaking god. You see a creature,
Huh.
a very large beetle.
Ah! Oh no! He's got a
Is he wearing a
Oh.
tiny crown?
crown on.
The beetle is extremely
Oh.
large. Not quite as big as the one that was blocking the tunnel.
Not quite as
This one is not
He'll be
quite
back
so
in a minute.
round.
Mhm.
But he is wearing a tiny crown.
No, it's the Beetle King.
Okay.
That's really cute.
And appears to be glowing.
Huh.
And it rears up on its hind legs and charges at you.
Hello, I am the
Whoa.
Beetle
bet-
King. Wait, no.
I bet you guys $1 that crown is the artifact thing.
Ah,
$1 is, of course, the fictional currency that I just made up for
yeah,
the
what are
purpose
you
of
even
this
talking
bit.
about? You mean like a copper?
Okay.
Ah, never
Well-
mind. It's what we call them. in my
Okay,
kingdom.
so I guess we can just keep that initiative
yeah.
order that you all went.
I feel like this isn't going to go well.
The worst that could possibly happen is we continue the circle of life by being eaten by beetles.
That's not really so bad, is it?
Yeah,
I
when you think about it.
that's bad, really. I mean, I don't mean to be to dispute your opinion and cause a fuss, but I don't want to be eaten.
I mean, nobody
That's
wants
fair.
to be eaten, but if you have to be eaten, at least you know you're going. They're going to use every part of you. So, you know, there's nobility.
I respect your outlook, but at the same time, I want to live.
Well, maybe if you wanted to live, you wouldn't have been a first first level.
You have entered the throne room of the Beetle King.
Oh no!
Initiative has been rolled. Rockmeats, it is your turn.
Well, he's charging at me, so I'm going to
Well,
defend myself.
He doesn't actually get the charge yet because he's not getting a surprise round on you or anything. But he looks like he's very, very upset that you've managed to make it into here.
I yell out into the hallway, he's coming straight for us to let them know that even though I am acting first, it's in self-defense.
That
And I move
does
there,
not count.
and Crusader Strike. Ooh, I rolled a 20.
Confirm.
All right, roll to confirm.
15. Yeah.
No good, so 6 damage.
Nope, that's how much I heal,
Oh, okay. Then give me the regular.
and I do
damage.
14 damage.
14 damage. Okay. Kit, get in.
Get
okay.
it.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're welcome.
I'm in. Hello.
Here I am.
In.
There you are. All right. Palla.
Play.
All right. Let's see. I enter Island of Blades for my awesome +2 to attack, and then I am going to charging Minotaur.
Vacations.
The Island of Blades.
Yeah.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am running at him. That's a he must make an opposed strength check. That beats 30.
Oh, wow. Whoops.
Whoa.
Matches it.
What happens when it matches? Yeah, I can
Do
do
over?
another.
Do over.
Yes,
Oh,
I can
so
do
it's
another
like
bull
yours
rush.
is just d20 plus 10.
Worse.
Wow, I got the opposite.
Okay,
Well-
well,
Palla loses.
That went poorly. I run headfirst into him and then fall backwards on my butt.
Hey, Prausia, how far can you move? How fast are you?
Well, the speed.
Yeah. That's...
Wait a minute. I can move pretty quickly, I think.
All right.
I've never really tried very hard.
Well, keep up with me. Don't get too far behind, because I'm going to go into the battle. So I'm going to move 1,
Oh.
2... Like, don't let Gary, when he eventually shows back up, he's probably going to be mad that we're in this room.
but we've got like
Oh.
2 rounds before he's gonna show up.
You know what? I'm just going to stand right here.
That's good.
I am going to use my domain power, which is called Bull's Strength. So as a standard action, I'm going to gain +4 strength for 3 minutes. Which is
So
essentially...
he flexes.
I beef
but like
up.
super well.
I swell. And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Prausia.
First of all, I'm going to run over here so I can get behind where Joey is. Up to over there.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I'm going to, what can I do? I said I would use a cantrip now that we got to the fight, and I have 2 left. All I know, I'll cast, resistance on Joey.
Oh, how nice of you.
That means Joey gains +1 to all saving throws.
Nice. I'll take it.
So, that's better than nothing, I suppose.
It's
Hope it helps
slightly
you.
better than nothing.
Yes, it's a slight bit improvement on absolutely nothing at all, you know?
Yeah.
If you were to imagine empty space filled with absolutely nothing and then you were to drop like a single coin in there, then you'd have, you know,
Something.
or maybe I lost track of this metaphor. What
Plus,
I'm
if
saying
you
is I hope you win.
If you shook the box,
I
you'd know
understand
something was in it.
completely.
Yeah.
Some of the Beetle King's attendants appear on the scene to protect their king.
Oh no.
Coming out of the walls.
It's going to get really bad when the big beetle shows up.
The big
Yeah.
bad
Okay.
beetle.
So
bad beetle.
these, the 2 beetles on the eastern part of the room, they use their whole turn just to get that far and sort of pop onto the battlefield, so they can't do too much right now.
Mhm.
But the beetles that are near Palla and Rockmeats will each make an attack.
Alright.
Who are they attacking?
First against Rockmeats. That's a
Oof,
26.
that'll hit.
That's gonna hit.
Alright, 5 piercing, 1 lightning.
Okay.
And then against Palla, 18 to hit.
Nope, doesn't hit.
Wow, really?
Impressive.
Technically
Alright.
14 to hit. Because of Iron Guard.
You're still in that?
Yep.
You
Yeah, we don't
activated
leave
that?
our stances.
Oh, okay. Alright. Then it's the Beetle King's turn. Beetle King. The Beetle King will attack. Oh, who will it attack? Let's make this egalitarian. Palla
Uh-oh.
with its
just,
royal
like-
horn.
No! Not the royal
Oh.
horn.
That is
That's-
that is a, I guess, 9. to
That's a
hit.
lot of
Yeah, no.
piercing
So that will
damage.
miss. Yep. And so it misses.
Thank goodness.
That's like the rest of your health in piercing damage.
I dodge in a sprightly manner.
All right, you leap over it and parkour off of his horn that
I
is
make it
all
look sick.
yeah, and he's all glowing and mad. So then some other things happen,
Mhm.
and some ank eggs pop up from the ground
Why? Why?
right in the middle of the
Oh,
room.
Prausia.
And one of them, being right under Rockmeats, will make an attack against Rockmeats.
Oof.
That is a 12 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. And the other makes an attack against Prausia.
No!
That is a 12 to hit.
No!
Is that a 12 to hit? Does that
Oh.
work?
No,
12
because
to
that's
hit
gonna it's gonna be 8 to hit because he's
8
still
to
in
hit.
my threatened range.
Oh, so as long as they're in their threatened range, it activates.
Yeah, as long as the enemy is within my threatened range, then they get -4 to attack anybody but me.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the ank eggs that have popped up from the ground. Top of the round. Escalation
Oh.
die is at 1. Rockmeats.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna die.
Don't
I
I
don't want to
wish.
die.
Well, I am going to Mountain Hammer the King. 26,
All right.
which
looks
better
good.
hit. And I'm going to do 18 damage.
All right.
Then
All right.
Fine.
You've the Beetle King. Parts of his carapace have been chipped off at this point. And it begins to glow more brightly from whatever weird magical powers got into it and made it the Beetle King. So, 3 rocks fall from
Oh
above.
no.
And I'm going to do some rolling to figure out where they land.
Well, I haven't moved yet, so.
Alright. Let's see. Let's put one. Let's see. Got one there. One falls there just on nothing. I really wish it were better about other things. One falls over there,
No.
and one falls.
No, good. Oh.
So 3 rocks have fallen down. Just as the Beetle King makes a loud beetly noise and seems to draw upon the power of the earth itself.
Oh.
But they based on my other secret rolling, they didn't actually hit anyone because it's just rocks falling. Continuing on.
Well, I was gonna shift down, but I guess I can't.
Shift up into the battle.
Well, no, I don't want to shift up because then I actually. You know what? I'm just gonna stay here and just sit on the
Sit
anchor.
in his pit.